Three, two, one, let's go! Oh, did my screen audio get knocked out again? There we go, okay. Good thing I caught it in time. Also, hello YouTube, and if you're wondering why I'm in a different position, it's because I streamed this today, so, so that the video is facing the correct direction for the stream, I'm going to be inverted on a different side for you guys. Alright, so we're starting off with the Mario Kart trailer again. Except now we're gonna know more about it. Well, I mean, it looks like Mario Kart already. I don't know if the snowmobile thing is new. I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I didn't really play a lot of it. Mario Kart's never really been my jam. I mean, it looks nice. Okay, that's kind of cool. The rail grinding. That I know is new. Hello, cow. Is that new? Oh, that's definitely new. Okay, that was cute. Hi, Kamek. I'm assuming that's a Kamek ability. Like an item. Mario Kart World. Okay, so we're ditching numbers. Well, we ditch numbers with Double Dash.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I mean, it's gonna be a Mario Kart game, that's for fucking certain.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Oh.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
I didn't realize how low that was.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Excuse me?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Huh?
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
We don't need open world Mario Kart, thank you very much.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Okay. That sounds
You can also freely drive around this
interesting.
vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your
Well,
heart
I mean, I
takes
guess
you.
that's the best way to learn the maps.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends, and even take photos together at different locations.
All right,
Brand new
streaming
race
ad
across
breaks
the
stuff.
entire world starts
That's
here.
going to be a little bit of an annoyance
Mario
for
Kart
viewers, but
World.
whatever. Can't,
The game
nothing we can do
launches
about
on
that.
the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct, so be on the lookout for more information in the future.
I'm not gonna probably stream for that. I'll probably
Mario Kart World.
I'll
launches
probably
on
do
the
a
same
reaction
day as
video to
Nintendo
that.
Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Okay, so that wasn't an April Fool's joke I saw.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you? So quick. Oh, no. Wait, no.
Wait, what?
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Okay, the delay is definitely. If
Introducing
you guys are
Game
seeing a
Chat,
delay in the
a
stream,
new
it's not
feature
just
for Nintendo Switch 2.
it's not just you.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Something that should have been in the Switch by default. Thank you very much.
Adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
Yeah, that's something that's definitely gonna need to get tested better.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily
Well,
chat
obviously
with friends
that's a
and
given.
family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay.
Okay.
I want to see how that's
You can
gonna
chat
affect
to your
performance.
heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one.
I feel like
So
that
hard,
was good.
right?
That's gonna really affect your
Oh, wow.
performance, especially if you have all those other
Sky right
screens
here.
up.
Ah, I fell. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay,
I think we have to try that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really?
It's the control button.
Actually,
Okay.
guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's cool, but
And then left to left.
Maybe
I'll let you
let's
fix
cycle a
it.
little more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together
Like,
in the same room.
honestly, that's
Play
something that
together,
I'm
or
surprised
compete
Nintendo
in
didn't
online multiplayer
implement
games.
back in like 2020.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
I feel like
Decide your own
the
rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
I feel like the window
together,
of like
anytime,
excitement for a
anywhere.
product like the Switch camera
Chat.
came and went back in 2020.
What did you think? In
it's
developing
cool.
Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
That inbuilt game chat part, or the game chat feature,
The
part
camera you
of
saw
the
in the
feature,
trailer is
definitely
the
was something that
Nintendo
should have been
Switch
there
2
from the
camera.
beginning.
Which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
But it's cool.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Not surprised.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Ah, yes, I love
Additionally,
that.
Game
You
Chat
get this
supports
feature
the
for a
Nintendo
little
Switch
while,
parental
and then once
controls
you're
app,
addicted to
and
it,
different settings
nope.
can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Welcome back to anyone watching who was caught in the ad break.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare.
Okay.
As shown
So,
here, even games that
welcome
require
back an
multiple
old
screens
DS
can be
feature.
played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Okay, that's cool.
GameShare can only be used with compatible games.
That's
This
actually
feature
cool.
is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Okay, that I really
Up
like.
next.
That I really, really like.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Alright, hang on.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Alright, I'll
Here's
let it
how that
I'll let the
compares to
delay go
Nintendo
through
Switch.
for
The
this one
system's
for
thickness
this one
remains the
part.
same.
HD display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Alright, I assumed it was going to be 1080p. 120 FPS.
The screen
That was
supports
something
up to
that needed to be a
120 frames
given.
per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Alright, we knew it was going to be
The
LCD.
LCD screen is more vivid.
It would have been nice for
and
it to be
supports
OLED,
HDR,
but we knew to get it to
providing
be more
contrast
affordable, it would be
between light
LCD.
and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to
Yeah,
the
they're
system.
obviously going to be neodymium.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The
Okay,
SL
that's nice.
And SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a
And
Joy-Con
no
2
one's
held
no
horizontally.
one's no one's going to want to do that.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Are they Hall effect?
each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse.
All right, that's
going to
be interesting.
Games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
I have a feeling they're not
Hall
Hall
effect.
effect.
Microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds.
I'd
so your
very
voice will
much
come
like to
through
see how
clearly.
good that's going to be, because that seems very, very hopeful.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Yeah, someone who's become an exclusively headphone user on PC, that's kind of just a natural thing of headphones, I find.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Yeah, it basically uses the Switch 2 stand style.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Now the big question is can you use any camera, or does it have to be the Nintendo camera?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Okay.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
That's gonna
for storing
really
your game downloads, save data, and more.
That's gonna really
Reading
now
and writing
depend
data
on
is also faster.
new dock 4K. Okay, so it's doing the thing I've been
Use the
hoping
Nintendo
for.
Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Okay, is that because the dock has an upscaler built into it, or is it just
The Nintendo Switch
Excuse
2
me.
dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, so no, I don't think the dock has an upscaler built into it, which means that it's going to be being upscaled via the internal
On
graphics of
Nintendo
the Switch.
Switch 2, you
I'm
can play
not
Nintendo
hopeful
Switch
on that.
2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I see the dog ears are still thing. So no confirmation in the Direct if the Joy-Cons are going to be Hall effect.
As you
All right,
just
give me
saw,
one second.
Nintendo. And
Okay.
to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
What the
Mr.
fuck?
Kawamoto!
There we
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Oh.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay, that's interesting.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes,
Okay, I think the
things like
the
this are
audio
possible.
delay is on their end, not my end.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're
Why the
interested.
fuck is it paid?
Now,
Something
I'd
like
to
that should
share
be
some more
free.
Information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Huh?
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
I don't like that.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
I'm gonna have to look up if...
We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Okay.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Okay.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer
that a
article on the
regular
website,
standard?
where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh,
Forward to the day when you all get to experience it.
June
so please wait
5th.
just a
That's
bit longer.
very close.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on
Holy
Nintendo Switch.
shit.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Does it only come in
The
up to
upgrade
2?
expands on the base game and
Oh
adds
no,
new
Lexar
features,
has a 1 terabyte
including
model, but Jesus,
mouse
I'm not spending that much
controls,
money.
audio recognition, more expressive
Sorry, I got
rumble,
like sidetracked by now being very curious about that
and
micro
gameplay that
SD
uses
Express.
a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
That's fucking nuts. I don't like that they switched that
Bowser
micro
Live,
SD Express.
a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go!
I'll go into more detail
Compete in
about that
other
after
minigames
this.
Using full body movement and sound.
So I got distracted because of that
Finally,
whole micro SD
take
Express
a ride
thing.
on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Alright, so an on-rail shooter.
When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and 1 where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
I'm not sure how I feel about the
Switch 2
Jamboree
players
TV
who
part of it.
already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Okay, so Breath of the Wild is getting a Nintendo...
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother.
Can Pokemon Scarlet and Violet get this upgrade? That'd be nice.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I still need to eventually get Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't gotten or played that. Maybe for Switch 2.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
We all expected this one, come on.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Okay, that's actually kind of neat for desk players like myself.
In 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these.
If I get this, I'll probably play performance mode, obviously.
And playstyle. Plus,
and again, we all saw
Pokemon
this one
Legends
coming.
ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Yeah, I need to get a Switch 2 for this.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Can base Scarlet and Violet also get a Switch 2 version, though?
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition
okay,
games
sure,
you just
cool.
saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Splatoon? No, that's gonna be a music thing. Or not, okay. Oh, Wheels is either gonna find this interesting or he's gonna find this patronizing. Or he's just not gonna care. One of the three. I mean, this is definitely neat. Not my game, but that's just because I'm not a big fan of sports games in general. I'm honestly surprised how soon we're getting the Switch 2. I'm also surprised how soon they announced how soon in the Direct they announced its release date.
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
I have long observed
Elden Ring, Night Rain. Oh my. Okay, I can't tell if that's the Switch's performance or if that's the stream's performance, because that don't look good already.
you can see them, can't you?
Yeah, no, that's the stream's performance.
The ways of grace that guide you through your burden.
Lucatiel? No, that was her brother, I think. But the mirror armor set's in the game.
You will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Oh, it's not Night Rain. That's regular Elden Ring. Oh. Wait, so that means the mirror armor's is in this game?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Why am I not surprised? I mean, Hades 1 was on the Switch. And it's a game that that the regular Switch can handle.
Titan of time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Not surprised.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日に
They're releasing more amiibos?
お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
Wait, what?
Testing data link with spine. Normal.
What the heck is this?
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Oh, this is what Anthem should have been.
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children.
Oh, this was Demon Machina. Right, I didn't play the first Demon Machina.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
More like milking your fans.
FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With
I mean, you already brought it to the
enhanced graphics and seamless world
Switch.
transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Wait, is this how Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 are getting announced? Because I don't remember it getting announced at all yet. mean, we knew about it. We heard, I believe it was leaked, but I don't think I don't remember the official game getting released, the official announcement happening yet.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
Haven't heard of a Hitman game in forever.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
What's gonna make this nuts is if during this Microsoft pops up about Halo. Ah, that's what you mean when you said a new agent.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Nice, Squeak.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Oh!
Bravely Default returns, remastered.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was Final Fantasy IX for a second.
That help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out.
I mean, I know Bravely Default was supposed to be a Final Fantasy game, but my reaction was for the wrong thing.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Ah, and the new Yakuza game, or a port of a Yakuza game. I really need to play the Yakuza games at some point. Maybe I'll have it on the table for when I finish the Trail series.
発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay, Koei Tecmo. Wait, Koei Tecmo, that could mean a couple of things. Hyrule, it's here we go. It's a sequel to
who dwelled on the surface.
It's a sequel.
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
How is it gonna work when we found out that the first one...
A war was fought to vanquish this evil.
How's that gonna work when we found out the first one was in an alternate universe? It's set in an alternate universe.
The imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh, okay. So this is the story of, this is meant to be the story of what happened to Zelda when she got yeeted back in time.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of
Come on, Nintendo. Fucking give us like Mario
It's
Warriors.
being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Give us a Mario Muso game with Koei Tecmo.
The Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Good, we all expected this.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube?
Please take a look at this.
GameCube games? Let's fucking go!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released.
Alright, Nintendo, take my fucking money.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks
okay,
like
this explains why we haven't gotten fucking...
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
This explains why we haven't gotten the stupid fucking HD remake on the Switch.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history.
Excuse me?
A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speed over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode. Get ready
Okay,
to
where's Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness?
GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
There we go.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
the only thing they didn't
pack
say is that if you had the
launches the same day
GameCube
as the
adapter.
hardware's release.
The only thing they didn't say, but hope
A dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube
There we go.
controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
There we go.
Nintendo
Okay,
GameCube controller,
hopefully that
exclusively
means
available
that
for
if you
Nintendo
have the
Switch
GameCube
Online
adapter,
members,
you'll
will
be able to
also be
use that.
available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Hopefully if you have a GameCube adapter, you'll be able
Whether
to
you're
use that
familiar
with
the
your
games
GameCube controllers.
Or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo
Hopefully that also means that 8BitDo can
Of
update
course,
their
you can continue to play select games
can
on the systems
update
shown here
their
on Nintendo Switch
their GameCube mod kit
Okay,
to be compatible
let's
with
see
that.
some more games from our publishing and development partners.
They probably will be able to. Excuse me, what? Oh, hello. Wait, when did Deltarune Chapter 2 come out? When, and 3 and 4? Oh, hi, Sans.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh, fuck you.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing an Nintendo
I just realized we
Switch 2 edition
still have
of
the
Sid
chance
Meier's
for
Civilization
Microsoft
7.
to pop up and shock
In
everyone.
Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Not surprised.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Why does that look so bad?
Awesome! You
Oh.
nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Alright, 1 second. Alright, that freeze wasn't my end, it's their end.
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game.
Oh,
We're excited to share
this
more
isn't
with you in
good.
the future.
This is not good at all. Because this is a broadcast. This isn't live, so it's not like anyone can fix it. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's back. Oh, that's not good. Alright, hang on 1 second. Let's refresh again. Yep, the audio and the video are now really not synced up.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
That's really bad, Nintendo.
2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
That's very bad, Nintendo.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドが脱出までの3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された
Yeah, that's actually, this is now annoying.
体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Okay, we're now caught back up. Well, that fixed some of that. And let's see what the comments have to say. Whenever the YouTube comments decide to show up again. Just casually drop a new Rune Factory game, why don't you? Just casually in the medley, drop a new Rune Factory game. Don't give it the time of day. Okay, I see how that is, Nintendo. There's that Pac-Man game from the other day. Raido Kuzuno, huh? Yeah. No Sleep for Konami Date. I need to check that series out in general. Excuse me. Why am I not fucking surprised? It's probably gonna have the mouse support thanks to the Switch controller. A new Professor Layton?
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Is this the big one? Nope. Well, I mean, it's a big one, but it's not the big one I was expecting. Because I was kind of expecting... I was more expecting Halo.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Hmm? It was a FromSoft game. What the fuck? No. Okay, yeah, no. Huh? No, it can't be. Alright, come on, Nintendo Stream. Don't fuck this one up. Because this is looking good right now.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
No. Come on, stop making me... that's a motherfucking T-Rex. Alright, come on, stop making me say no and just say what this is.
And one alone.
The Dusk Bloods, okay.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay, so it's not the Halo that I was
as well as our
expecting.
publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
But that was still quite the finale.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Kirby? Kirby! I will say, though, this delay is getting annoying. Oh, it's a new Kirby Air Ride. Yep, new Kirby Air Ride. Director, Mr. Sakurai. This year.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
To think that they would challenge themselves by releasing 2 racing games from 2 of their biggest franchises in the same year. Nintendo, you got balls. Yo, Chief, this is not a game you want to end your this is not a game. This does not look like it's a game you want to be your last fucking trailer. Oh, I stand corrected. Monkey. Hi, DK. Really not sure how I feel about DK's new look. I know it kind of puts him in line with... It's like this is kind of like a merge of his DK Country look and his, like, classic look, but I don't know how I feel about that.
That was a brand
Especially because his classic look isn't
action game
DK, it's just fucking Grandfather
Donkey
Cranky.
Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything.
It's not even like headcanon, it's like lore. That's his the classic
More
Donkey
details will
Kong
be
look
shared
is
in the
Cranky
future.
Kong, not
We hope you're
not the
looking
DK
forward to
we are more familiar with.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2. We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so they're going to be doing a Treehouse live stream. Okay. So, closing thoughts. No price. I want to say it's probably going to be $3.99, but no price. Not sure how I feel that they didn't give us a price in the stream. June 5th, that's pretty freaking close. I definitely am going to want to get it, but I'm really not sure yet if I'm going to get it at launch. I mean, I can if GameStop is gonna do a thing where if you trade in your Nintendo Switch, you can get the Switch 2 at a discounted price. Yeah, I'll probably go for that. But otherwise, then there's the thing I kind of got upset about, and that's the fucking. I pause that real quick. Then there's the thing I got really upset about earlier in the stream, and that's the fact that they're going with these micro SDXC Express cards. So a 512 gigabyte. So first and foremost, SanDisk themselves do not seem to have a 512 gigabyte micro SD Express. They cap out at $256, and that costs $60 fucking dollars. Lexar is the one I have to go to for a 512, and that caps out at $100. I can get a fucking 512 XDXC for $40. Yes, I know there is a big speed difference. The SD Extreme goes up to 190 megabits per second, while the Express goes up to 900 megabits per second. There's a big thing. 512 gigabytes for $100 fucking dollars, Nintendo. You're out of your goddamn fucking mind. Give us the choice. At least, because from what they made it sound like, if you put an older one in there, it won't work. At least let us do like what Sony does, and if you use the older formatted external storage, you can only use it for the older games. Because 256 is, because depending on how big the file size Switch 2 games are, 256 is going to get filled up by like 2 games. I'm excited for the Switch 2, but without knowing the price point, which again, I'm going to assume for now it's $399. Without knowing the price point or anything else, let me go to GameStop. Is it on GameStop? Oh, hang on. Let's go to let's explore together. GameStop. Is it on GameStop yet? Nintendo Switch 2. No. So we don't know the price point just yet. Oh. I'm going to be deleting the VOD anyway, so I can hide that. But yeah, so we don't have a price point yet. Give me 1 second. Just so I can news... Oh, that's a... You know what? That's fine. Let me newsletter that. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, closing thoughts. I definitely am going to get the Switch 2. Not sure if I'm going to get it at launch yet. Everything else, games looked fun. I'm very happy about the GameCube edition and how that's going to be at launch. Now we know why Wind Waker HD Remaster and more than likely Twilight Princess HD Remaster both haven't come out on the Switch, because they're gonna both be on the GameCube and they don't want to impede people buying NSO to play those. Because I doubt that unless we get a Wii, unless they later, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Because I'm jumbling my words. Twilight Princess GameCube version's probably going to be added to there, because I doubt they're going to give us unless they give us the Wii, a Wii Virtual Console later down the line, and they put it on that. But I doubt it, given the fact that we already learned with Skyward Sword, the motion control use case is very awkward. Anyway, so to wrap this up, hang on, let me put music back on. To wrap this all up, I'm excited, but I'm hesitantly excited. So anyway, with that all being said, I do thank you all for coming. I'll be back later on today for Trails of Cold Steel. Maybe, I'm not sure. Not sure. It's not that I'm not sure about being back for Trails of Cold Steel. I'm just not sure if I will be back today or not. Stay tuned for. Keep an eye out on Twitter for any announcements on when I go live. And yeah, with that all being said, I will see you all later, people. Bye bye.